I was one of those young boys who always used to dream about running down a hill and getting momentum and jumping and then floating through the air. And as a matter of fact, I still have those dreams. I'm Murray Carter, I'm a bladesmith, and this is my new neck knife model called the Aviator. Last August, I became licensed to fly fixed-wing aircraft, and now I'm working on my commercial licenses. Pilots usually carry a little handbag with them. Inside is their aeronautical charts, some flight calculators. So my idea is that a pilot could carry a knife like this either on their neck, which is where I really recommend they carry it, or in their flight bag, you know, in the case, in a Kydex sheath or a leather sheath. You have to be paying constant attention in both of these disciplines. In the case of an airplane, it's pretty obvious. You let your attention wander for a brief moment and you're not noticing that you have no oil pressure. That kind of a mistake could be fatal. The same thing with knives. When you're making knives and you're heating the steel and you're hammering it, one moment of overheating the steel because your mind was wandering or you got distracted with something, you've now ruined the metallurgical structure of the steel. There's that parallel. You need to be paying attention constantly, and you have to be disciplined enough to do the things that you don't want to really do. There's a lot of aspects of making knives that aren't necessarily pleasant, but you have to have the discipline to not cut corners and to do it the way you know it needs to be done. It has to be as perfect as you can make it, which makes for an interesting challenge and makes it exciting. Some of our most recent projects, the Kajiki project, and this project in particular, the Aviator model, where we're doing some really exciting things with the handles, has actually kind of revitalized or rekindled that passion. I've always been passionate about knives, but there's a passion that you have when you just start that you'll almost never experience the second time in your career because everything becomes commonplace. But these knives have kind of rekindled an element of that original passion. 26 years is a point in a person's career where you could start to get burned out if you weren't doing something innovative and something exciting and something that challenged you to the utmost. I'm just hopelessly addicted to flying. Just put me in the air and I'll be happy. Really, it just requires a heart of patience and perseverance. I recommend anybody who's ever thought they wanted to fly, who's gone to those air shows and seen the jets fly by or the acrobatics, just go and take a lesson. It changed my life.